Southwest Florida, welcome to Lee Pitts Live. And you might be saying, where in the world in Southwest Florida is Lee Pitts Live? Well, we're on the Princess cruise ship out of Sanibel, Harbour, the Marriott Hotel, and we're cruising the Caloosahatchee River, and we're at the Alpha's Black and Gold Cruise. If you didn't come, you're lost. The Alphas say they'll be doing it again next year, so stay tuned to Lee Pitts Live for all the details. Right now, we're on the top floor of this wonderful yacht, and dinner is being served downstairs, and we'll be getting people coming up here for interviews throughout the night, the evening, as we document this gala. Right here is the captain of the ship. See, when you host a TV show, you actually get to talk to the captain. That's one of the perks. So without further ado, let's meet the captain. Let's get your full name and the name of the ship, the proper name of the ship.
Hi, I'm Captain Tom Sweet, and we're on the Sanibel Harbour Princess, and we run out of the Sanibel Harbour Resort and Spa. That's associated with the Marriott Hotel here.
Okay, my understanding is your boat goes out 5 days a week. What are those days? People might want to charter this baby.
Yes, we go out Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday are dinner cruises. We go out usually at this time of year. We leave at 5 o'clock, and they're 2-hour cruises. And then on Sunday, we have a brunch cruise that goes out in the daytime from 11:15 to 1:15.
Okay. Now, we're on a yacht. I described it as a yacht, right? So this is, what type of yacht are we on?
Well, this yacht is a 100-foot boat. It's made by Skipper Liner. It's about 12 years old, so she's got some good time under her belt. And Lee said we're in Caloosahatchee. That's kind of where we started. We're actually right in the Gulf of Mexico right now, and we don't go too far into that. But
okay.
This is the area that we cruise. The area that we cruise is by sort of between Sanibel Island and Fort Myers Beach. And then, like you said, up the Caloosahatchee, so we'll go past Fort Myers sometimes, and Cape Coral.
Excellent. The this particular night, we have a reception that took place down here up here on the top floor, which is really well done on the inside. We'll get some footage of that before we go. And then now people are dining downstairs. Kind of tell our audience what's a typical dinner cruise, what takes place on the dinner cruise.
Okay, this evening we have a nice sized crowd, but we're able to start off on the upper deck with cocktails and hors d'oeuvres. When we have a little bigger crowd, we would have dining on both levels, but we'll typically start off the cruise with the cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, and that would go from about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then we'll have a sit-down dinner. It's actually served buffet style. It's a wonderful meal. It's all prepared at the Marriott by the banquet chefs. Wonderful selection of main dishes, including beef and chicken, salmon. We have a crab pasta dish. We have wonderful salads, and we top that all off with wonderful desserts.
Outstanding. I can't wait to eat.
I'm staying skinny somehow.
I'm going to get hooked up by the captain with a plate while I'm up here working. Captain, now tell us who are some of the typical groups or people or corporations who utilizes this? What type of audience can take advantage of this? Just like wedding receptions and things like that take place here as well?
Yes, Lee. We have quite a variety of people that come on the boat. This evening would be called one of our social cruises. It's open to anybody. We do get quite a few guests from the Marriott, and then it's actually open to anybody, so anybody can come on the boat. From there we have groups that'll come on. The boat can be chartered in various ways, where people could either lease out the upper deck, or they could lease out the whole boat. We have wedding receptions, we have neighborhood groups, we have businesses that come on, and sometimes they conduct business, sometimes it's just social. So like I said, everybody is welcome. We have a wonderful staff in the hotel that can make reservations for the social groups,
Okay.
as well as for the private parties.
Now, an individual who says, like, say, for example, I want to go out on a romantic night with the significant other, I can just come on here with the significant other, just make reservation, pay my fee, and get on the boat, right?
Right. The easiest way to do that is through our concierge staff at the hotel. And we do have a lot of people that love to celebrate birthdays on the boat, as well as anniversaries. And there's no age limit on that at all.
Very cool, man. Very cool. The civilized way. Now, you alluded to it a little bit earlier, Captain. The route that the boat takes, various routes. Right now, people can't really see anything because it has gotten dark. I know when I first came on, the sun was setting. It was beautiful. We are where right now, roughly? Do you have any idea?
I have to take a look around. We do see lights out here. We have actually just cruised past Sanibel Island. That we like to go past there if we can. And then we're actually heading back towards the hotel. And we're going to have time to go past the hotel and go up the Caloosahatchee River a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We like coming out into the Gulf, sometimes going all the way over to Fort Myers Beach. And but we always are concerned that our people are here for a nice dinner or brunch, and what we do is we watch the weather and the waves. So we take the best direction that day, depending on the conditions outside. So we don't have anybody upset while they're eating.
How do you determine the route? Like, is it a random thing, or you just try to mix it up from time to time?
Well, like I said, it a lot has to do with the weather, and the captains make that decision. We try to also go where we think that they're going to get the best view for the sunset.
I see.
And like I would say that if we have rough water out in the Gulf, we would more than likely go up the Caloosahatchee. But we have wonderful views up there. There's lots of little islands.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see dolphins playing up there sometimes, as well as nice scenery as far as the islands and the backdrop from the buildings from the different cities and stuff.
I noticed that when I first got on the boat, how the hospitality was so great. You know, people met me at the dock of the boat, and everybody was just like, the whole staff looked like they want to make everything as smoothly as possible, work with you on what you're trying to accomplish. I know when you say, hey, I didn't know a TV show was coming on the boat, but once you got wind of what I was doing, you were very helpful in trying to make sure that I was able to do what I needed to do. Is that generally the theme that you get here on this cruise and at the Marriott?
Yes, it is, very much so. We're here to make sure that everybody has a good time, and we're here for hospitality, and you definitely surprised me tonight.
You got an interview, this guy come walking up here with this big yellow jacket. What is he talking about with all this equipment? I said, hey, I'm trying to set up from a TV show. The decor of the ship itself seems very traditional. The mahogany wood, just really elegant, like the Titanic. Talk about that. Some of the comments people say when they cruise your ship. What are some comments you've heard?
In general, people really like the boat. We do our best to try to keep it clean, and yes, it does have classic look about it. Mm-hmm. We do have a sort of elegant dining setting, and we like it that way. But it's also sort of casual. We have people that don't like to wear suits mm-hmm. in Florida, as well as people that do, and so we have a variety of people. And but the setting itself is casual, elegant, I would call it.
Now we are moving people, so I know you're at home. You're saying, well, Lee, if you're talking to the captain, who's driving the ship? What's going on? Who's working the controls? Tell them how this works. You have two people on who can drive.
All right. Yes. People do see me walking around the boat, and they get scared. No, not scared. But we do always have two captains. This boat is not on autopilot. We are always at the wheel, and we are always paying attention to what's going on. So we do have to drive this boat. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if he'll get a shot of the pilot house later, but it's a pretty nice pilot house, and we operate it from there.
Yeah, we'll walk around and get some of that footage later. Let me ask you this now: how many people are working on this particular outing? I see about 8 people, something like that.
Actually, tonight we don't have that many people. We have a staff of 3 servers and
Okay.
then the 2 captains. We have a very busy hotel night tonight, and they had to borrow one of my people. So,
Really?
so we will have we can service the number of people that we have on the boat today with this staff. And my staff is flexible too. I will be able to pick up people when we have larger crowds. The boat actually has a capacity of 147 people. We typically have a really nice number of for dining when it's about 60 or 70, and for private groups we try not to get more than 110 because it's just it fits a little bit nicer for the dining part.
Well, Captain, we're so thrilled that you gave us this opportunity to come on your boat and document the Atlas Black and Gold cruise out of Sanibel Harbour, Marriott Resort. Am I getting it right?
Yes.
Pretty long. And we're going to get some more people up here for interviews. And I certainly want to get a photo with you for social media. That's Facebook and all that stuff you probably don't even look at. We'll be right back.
Well, I do have my black and gold stripes on.
Hey, if you know a phone number or website that people can go to for more information about renting this boat, go ahead and shout it out.
Okay, the Marriott telephone number is the best way to get in touch with us. Is 239-466-4000. And if you do want to make a reservation, just ask for the concierge staff.
Okay, we'll be right back.